The head of Singapore's Intellectual Property Office says that standardising how ASEAN firms deal with patents will draw more investment to the region. He pointed to an initiative that speeds up part of the patent application process in the region. So far, it's helped 400 applicants from more than 30 countries. Nicolas Ng speaks to him to find out more.
What makes a company valuable? You might think of tangible assets like buildings and machines. But intangible assets, ranging from patents to goodwill, have been occupying more space on balance sheets. According to an IPOS report, recognized intangible assets for listed companies in Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore and Thailand was worth 65 billion Singapore dollars in 2005. In 2022, it was worth 7 times more. Mr. Tan Kong Hui, the office's chief executive, sees opportunity in the trend, though ASEAN could do more to take advantage of it.
So I think that awareness of the potential of intangible assets as well as intellectual property is probably a global problem. It's not unique to ASEAN. Within ASEAN, certainly there are programs that we are embarked on to create more awareness. But actually we're doing much more than that. Within ASEAN, we're also trying to make it a lot easier for companies who are expanding within ASEAN, or for companies who are from outside ASEAN investing into ASEAN, to try to make the IP processes, the processes of applying for IP, enforcing the IP a lot simpler, a lot more efficient for these companies as well. This is also to help us move towards acting more like an integrated market.
How has Singapore and IPOS been working with ASEAN in the world of intellectual property?
I can give you an example of how we have successfully enhanced the ASEAN Patent Examination Cooperation Initiative, where the search and examination report issued by one member state can be referenced by another member state. Now, what we managed to do this round is to introduce an enhancement. And with this enhancement, from 2026 onwards, we are going to try to harmonize the way in which we issue some of these search and examination reports as well.
Those reports examine if patent applications should go through. Here's why it matters. Your phone represents billions of dollars worth of IP. That's from its design to its brand to the technology inside that keeps it going. Now, those technical innovations are protected through patents and IP law. The report's Singapore rights on the matter are considered high enough standard that it could be used and referenced in other countries. That potentially means faster adoption. While this may seem boring and technical, Mr. Tan says that there is business opportunity here.
So Singapore is in a very good position today. We are a recognized global hub for IP in the world. Actually, despite the very limited domestic market that we have, we've seen how filings, especially patent filings in Singapore, the growth rates have been in line with global growth as well. And in fact, more than 80% of the filings in Singapore are from foreign applicants. So it does speak to our positioning as a global hub for these foreign companies and foreign entities. The examination reports that Singapore generates often become a reference for subsequent filing locations in the world. So again, this demonstrates how we have been relevant as a location for companies in the world.
Have Singapore's small and medium enterprises been using the IP system to its full potential?
I would say that small-medium enterprises in Singapore are probably still lagging their Western counterparts when it comes to awareness of AI and IP. But there are positive signs though. We do see an uptick in terms of interest in innovation. IPOS does quite a fair bit to try to bring IP and IA conversations into the forefront. Businesses won't go to market without a proper strategy, and IA and IP really should be considered a part of business strategy. And then once they have that awareness, they tend to want to connect with an IA IP expert. And this is where we also have solutions that helps to matchmake them to these service providers. So less than 2 years ago, we launched something we call Go Business IP Grow. This is a digital platform It provides some e-advisory services, and then it helps the users zoom into the specific need they have and try to matchmake them with the right service providers. So in this very limited time of 2 years, we're glad to say that we have managed to make 4,500 connections. We want to make sure that Singapore remains that attractive global hub for companies around the world. And very importantly, I think we are trying to generate the economic growth that we think INIP can help us generate and ultimately bring about good jobs for Singaporeans.